financial difficulties. The school colors of blue, green and gold have their own story to tell. While the school crest, designed by past headmistress Miss Margaret Forder, embodies Christian values. The golden sword in the center, depicted in heraldic form, symbolizes knowledge and strength. The sword belongs to the Archangel Michael, who acts as protector, and the green represents the school's predecessor, the private school grass field. The house badges are named after English queens Anne, Boadicea, Elizabeth, and Victoria. Today, the St. Michael's School is coeducational. The introduction of males in 1979 was one major change that transformed the very fabric of school life, expanding the curriculum as well as the facilities. This event marked another milestone in St. Michael's history, a test which was taken in stride. The management of the St. Michael's School has fallen upon a number of persons: Helen Catlow, Lucy Brown, Mary Cooper, Nora Burton, Margaret Forder, Nella Tate, and Joanne Sutherland. Miss Constance Innes took up the mantle in 1963 until her retirement in 1976.
The first year I was there, I sat in the stand and I watched St. Michael massacred by the other schools. There's one girl who stands out in my mind who tried her best to get points for St. Michael's, a girl called Jean Paris who came from St. Philip. I've never forgotten her because at the end of the sports she fainted because she had gone all out. And I decided then that that was the last time that St. Michael's would be battered at sports. We knew the underlying causes. Most of the children came from homes where were poor, and we felt that it was a matter of nutrition. So we introduced the school lunch. Before I left, St. Michael's had won the school sports 3 times. We introduced a number of extracurricular activities, and these were headed by staff, and senior pupils also played a great part. We had a French club and a Spanish club and a gardening club, a drama club, a choir, and all of these took place after school. And pupils and staff remain an hour or maybe sometimes 2 hours after school, and the choir itself met in the luncheon hour. And children who were interested in music would hurry through their lunch to get into the hall to attend the choir. And this was a very satisfying attitude, you know, they really liked it and wanted to give up a little of their free time to do it.
Miss Pat Simmons became headmistress subsequently from 1976 to 1985.
I remember the day when our new science block was opened, which I knew would make a great deal of difference to the science program, because of course it was a new building with all the necessary equipment and a physics laboratory, which was very important. I also recall the first time that we won the Spanish Shield for the best results in O-levels. Previously, only 6th form schools had won it, and then we managed to win it for 3 years. Another happy moment for me and a memorable one was the day one of our students returned to school looking very fit and happy after undergoing heart surgery in abroad. I felt that character building was as important, perhaps in some instances more important than academic attainment. And my objective was to produce sound citizens, solid citizens who could make a contribution in every sphere. And I also wanted them to continue to develop the self-esteem which could make them fit into any society.
All the principals of the St. Michael's School have continued the tradition of excellence that started in 1928. Today, the student roll is over 700. Headmistress is Mrs. Sheila Seeley.
But when I took over in 1985, I found a school that was already with high standards academically and disciplinary. I found a school that was running smoothly administratively. I found a school that had an unparalleled staff, and therefore from the point of view of a historian, I took my chief objective to get all of these achievements recorded, and therefore I got a written philosophy of the St. Michael's School. I also set up a number of staff committees to look after the different facets and features of school life. But I also concentrated on some other things, the physical development of the school as well, further physical development of the school, including its appearance in gardens, and I also tried to get and did succeed in getting a multi-purpose hard court, because this was something we had not had. We'd had two lawn tennis courts for a long time, and the boys, when they came in 1979, they almost monopolized that. But now with the hard courts, they've diversified somewhat into basketball. So now we have basketball and netball, and to a lesser extent volleyball on the hard courts, and tennis. It's a very high standard. And this year we have two pupils, Bevan Springer and Michelle Thompson, being selected to represent Barbados at the Coastal Games. We've also put a lot of emphasis on badminton, and we have two girls representing Barbados at Clifton, and Shea Shackleton and Portia Maynard. So those have been my objectives mainly. I have others for the future. That is, because of co-education, we have had other needs such as industrial arts, and those have been included, and we have intensified those to a great extent, and we have now, instead of only having woods, we have also now technical drawing as well as electronics.
The story of the St. Michael's School is one of vision and the foresight of many individuals who 60 years ago sought to give members of the community a chance to have secondary education. Many students have made valuable contributions in a number of fields, including politics, education, nursing, and international affairs. The St. Michael's School, after 60 years of achievement, stands out as one of the pillars of our educational system. As it continues to educate our young people, we can be sure that they will receive a sound education coupled with the necessary skills that would furnish them with the tools to cope with the battles of life more bravely.